Please. Guys, look at the peacocks over here. All of Hey you guys. What are you doing? Yeah, I fed you guys over here. Guys, I just have to eat something to survive, to live, so I could do this live. I have not had a chance to get anything in. Sometimes people think I joke when I say something like that. Guys, I'm on the edge of dying, of starving now, right now. But luckily, there was a girl who came around and she decided she's going to. She made a whole thing of the food that she prepares and that she could sell. And there's this thing in South Africa called Cook Sisters. Now, a Cook Sister is extremely sweet. It's made out of 99.99% sugar. And guys, I run on 99.9% sugar. that, that's what I run on. I don't know why. I don't think it's unhealthy. I eat it. I live. I feel great. But this is what it looks like now. I saw what it. Let me just change this view and I'll show you guys what they look like. But when I looked at them, they all look different. Now that tells me that she has never made this before. This is her first time trying to make these. Oh, Benny, you guys are not even giving me a chance. Now this is what they look like. Now, they can look like this, but they should actually look like this. Now this is a sweet, you guys, it's filled with sugary syrup. It's great. And I'm gonna eat one now. Why? Because I need to do this live and I will not be able to live through it if I don't. Diego, I'm gonna eat it. Mmm, it's delicious. Look at me. It is syrup, guys. It is sweet. It's like taking a bowl of sugar and putting it in your mouth. Now, when we grew up, and I went to college, and I come home. Now, I had the option. I could just walk onto the station because the college is right across the station. Get onto the train, buy a ticket of R2.50. R2.50. That is like two. That's like you. The American money is not small enough, so I can tell you guys how much R2.50 is. But if I walked, I save R2.50. And if I do that for the week, I've got $10. I'm 15 years old. I'm the youngest in the college's history. There's never been someone as young as me. I went out of school when I was like 14. I'll get to that later, why. But this is just helping me make it. mm, it's delicious. Now, the ones that girl made, because they're all different, they all taste different. So you get a variety of different types that's not as sweet. And that's the nice thing about a Cook Sister. It doesn't matter. Benny, leave my Cook Sisters alone. You will find one that is made for you. And then you will enjoy it. Like this will be too sweet for most people. They won't eat it. And they would, maybe medically they are not supposed to eat it. But then you might just find one like this. And you can eat it. And it's great. mm. So I'm just going to eat this one and that little piece, and then I'm going on with the live. I'll tell you guys where the name came from. No, it didn't come from Benny. Putting them away. In my little fridge. I had them in this bag. Now, got some milk here. My niece once brought this bottle of champagne, and she was in such a hurry. She said, well, one day I'll be around. We'll celebrate something. We'll just find first. And there's the cream. I got one. Yeah, out for the boys. It's not too cold. Let me just wash my hand, because it is sugary now. Now guys, now I can operate, I can run, I can do whatever, anything. Guys, this is my view out of my window here. I just have to pull the big tamale and the kitty cats. There's vegetarian cat and the big tamale catching those last sun rays. And guys, I did not realize how far I am on my way of living off grid. I didn't realize how far I have come with that. Now I'm just a little thirsty now, so I'm going to show you guys that. I'm back. Are you guys here again? I've got this big problem with when I feed the cats, the dogs get up onto the food because they are eating over here. Yes, Mikey, guys, remember Mikey? He's probably the one that is closest to me at the moment. He sits in my lap the whole night. When I'm in front of the computer, of course, because I don't have the digital satellite television anymore. I haven't had it for about 5 years. I've let it go. It's a part of being off grid. So I stopped that a long time ago. And then we had someone who passed away, and all the people came together at my house. And there was a rugby game that was being played that day, and I had to phone them and get the DSTV reinstalled. And it's quick, guys. It's the press of a button and you make a payment and it's done. And so it was done. And then I cancelled afterwards because I don't want it. I do not believe in unfair business, and I think it's an unfair business, so I didn't want it. So I don't have it now. I haven't switched on my TV in 3 months, and I do have TV, our national TV, but that's not for someone like me. I speak the wrong languages. I can only understand Afrikaans, English, French, German. You can throw in Portuguese because it's close. You can even Spanish is so close to French. I can only understand those languages. So we've got 13 languages, official languages in South Africa. There's like a lot that's the same. I don't understand those. And that TV is for those, because they want to show us We can do this. We got you. You're not gonna. You're not supposed to be here. We don't want you here. So we're gonna take your last soapy that is in Afrikaans and cancel it. Yeah, they did it. They did it. It was running for a long time. It was called 7de Laan, 7th Avenue. And they showed us. They're the boss now. The big boss. Okay. But that's okay, because I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it since they took it over in any way. 10 years ago. How is it those food? Well, Broody, let's. Maybe I should go show you. Look at that. That's Enzo walking. Enzo, are your foot okay? Lift it up. Let's show them if you. Guys, he's fine. Look at that. We don't even know which foot it was. It was that one that is throwing under his body now. So, there it is, guys. Enzo is healed. Why? Because I left it alone. That is why I have learned that. I have learned what real trust is. When you have real trust, guys, no one can scare you. No one can harm you. No one can threaten you. No one can ever upset you. And like that, his leg was, we didn't know what was wrong. Could have been broken. And you know what? Even if it was broken, it would have healed by itself. There's a trust that we as humans are misinterpreting. You know, someone would go for an operation and they would say a prayer and they would say, may God guide the hands that's going to do this operation. Guys, that's not trust. It's not trust. It's a smart thing to say to sound very good. Big tamale over there. Let me just see. Where's Big Tamale? There's it. There he is. There's Big Tamale. Sun is going down. Now, I've learned now that in May, it's in a dip. If I stand over here, it goes down right in that dip. But now it's on top of this tree. But it's coming in an angle. It's going to move to the left. And then it's going to be... Let me just show you guys. Just look at that. So it's going to run down there. From there, it's going to go into that dip. That's May. That's where the sun sets in May at my house. Yeah. So, yeah, I've learned where all of those things, and it's spot on every year. It'll never change. But did you guys see the Chinese testing that rocket motor that they had? And they had that thing bolted to the earth and they started it up and that thing produced like, I don't know how many gazillion horsepower of thrust. And I was afraid that they might speed up the earth. They can do that. If you put high enough power down like that, you'll speed it up. Or at least get it to start spinning up. Stop it from slowing down, at least. But yeah, so we better not mess with that, guys. Don't mess with that. Do not do it. We are not there yet. No, we're not, Enzo. Which foot was it? I can't remember. Which one was hurt? Guys, he's tall. You should see those legs. Those are like human legs. That's how tall they are. Are you hungry? Must I go get your food? I think let's go get their food. I just want to... We want cream! Yeah, but Deborah, if I give them cream now, I can, then they're not going to eat their food. And they're going to be nauseous. I've tried it, and they did vomit. Look at this little kitten. Hey, are you guys hungry? Look at him. Okay, let's go get their food. The quicker we can feed them their food, the quicker we can feed them the cream. Okay, let's go, let's go. I have to keep an eye on this stuff here. Just before I go there, let me just go here. Why is this thing so quiet? This thing's not supposed to be so quiet. Okay, so we are not making much power at the moment. The batteries are fully charged. I can make a decision. Do I want to slowly drain this battery tonight and not have basically any use for the power in it? Or do I want to keep the fridges running, all of them, and we will get the chickens frozen eventually? So that's a choice that I sometimes have to make. And I don't know if I should make that choice right now, because the machine itself also uses energy, and it slowly drains whatever is in the battery. So you can either use it immediately and lose it by 12 o'clock, then it's depleted, but then you've actually gained the use out of it. Or you can leave it up, and in the morning it's dead and you didn't get any use out of it. So I'm bringing it. Now, one thing that a tiger won't eat is a cook, sister. Now, the word cook means cake. What's it in French? Gâteau. No, yeah, gâteau. Gâteau is the word in French for cook. And sister is sister. And it's in French, it is mon soeur. Enzo. Un gâteau sœur. Cook sister. Cake sisters. And it's a dish from, I guess, I've heard that you don't really find them in Belgium, but you do find it just on the other side in Holland. It came from Holland. And because there's a lot of Dutch influence in South Africa, that's why you find it here in South Africa. And I love them. Diego, act angry. Yeah, that's it. Let me throw these and get it over with. Oh. And the chickens are nice. The chickens are very nice this time. Look at it. Look at it. So my formula for choosing chickens that come with me from the farm, if I won't eat it, I don't take it. And there's one guy who rocked up there, and he didn't speak any language that I could understand. And he was just like loading just anything. Let me just throw this one for the cats, because this is number 9. There shouldn't be 9. And I told him, no. You can't load those. those have to be destroyed. They have to be burned or buried. Okay, cat. I'm just gonna break the skin here for them because they have a hard time doing that. And I told the guy, no, you don't throw those chickens just on my truck just because I am here now and you want something out of my pocket, some money, because you just showed up and now you. We've got this thing in South Africa, you always pay someone if they help you, even if it's just a little thing, if they push your car like this in the right direction that you wanted, you give them a 10 rand or 20 rand or whatever. And but he was throwing all these chickens. That is, guys, those things could not be eaten by a freaking, I can't think of anything that a crocodile wouldn't even eat it. And let's just see what's going on here. So okay, there now I've got some messages popping up again. But yeah, so that just don't care. They don't give a damn what the chicken is going to be like. It's going to go for a tiger. And they don't care what it's going to be like. If it's fresh or not. Look at the sun in that gap going down. Still getting a little bit of power out of it. Not much right now. But yeah, they just don't care. Now he's hungry. He's gonna love that. Ah, there you go. Ah, there you go. Why so many dogs? Because people drop them off at my house. Guys, I've got 110, 120, 150 animals now. I'm from South Africa. Afrika zit. The right at the bottom part of Africa. It's a long distance. Believe me, guys, especially from the US. We're on the other side. We're opposite Hawaii. Hawaii is a little bit north from where we are, but the opposite from, if you should drill a hole straight through. Don't try. It's not possible. So Dainty was the last one given to me. Little girl came up to me. Uncle, I found him in the field at the back. He was a small little dog, so he's now my number one. He's with me all the time. Sagis came walking over the field after I imagined him and his brother over there, Zach. Little Pixie had her sister. They have been here for also about 13, 14 years. Benny is also, he's not old. I've only had him for like 2 years now, but he was also just dropped off here by me. The cats, most of the cats I caught at the rubbish dump, and that happened in one day that I had a lot of cats caught all at once. That's not Macefall. Where's Macefall? But there's quite a few cats around here. That one came from a factory. The on the other side of the gate, that's Fabrizio. And then, no, this is Fabrizio. That is the deaf cat. He cannot hear a thing. He's got a green eye, a blue eye, and he's all white. So he cannot hear a thing. This is Father Cat. He just started living here at the zoo house. Fabrizio. There we go. Stop Fabrizio, because he's going to bully that cat now. So this is a zoo, guys. Fabrizio, run that way. Yes, that is. Hey, who are you? That's Mikey. That's the one sitting on my lap the whole night. But there's the peacocks over there. We're going to go that side in a minute. I drive this. Guys, last night our petrol price went up by another 36 cents a liter. Father Cat, you're sleeping, so he doesn't care what happens. So I'm not I did take this one for a drive yesterday. I've had this car 28 years, guys. 28 years. So I'm driving that because I drive it on electricity that I get for free from my solar system, the big Damali. And I was sitting last night and I was thinking, it's about 11 o'clock at night. And I read on the news, because I watched the news on YouTube, and I saw it say, at midnight, petrol price going up to... Now guys, our petrol price is ridiculous. It's ridiculous right now. $2 a liter. That's about... Guys, $2 a liter. No, that's a bit much. That would be Mr. Bilzebut. Are you serious? Is that what yours is? I think isn't it like about $5 or $3-4 a gallon? A gallon is about 4.7 liters. And we pay, well, 25, 26 rand a liter. So, yeah, it's expensive. And I thought to myself, am I going to drive now in the dark, quickly just out the gate, left at the service station, fill the car up? I said, for what? What am I going to use the gas for? It's going to be in the tank till the end of the year, because I drive with the i8 now. That the rand is so weak and we have to pay so much for gas. I drive the i8 on electricity, and that works great for me. I filled it up last year and it's at half now. So it's only when I run out of electricity somewhere that I have to drive back with fuel, and then I enjoy it. Then I can take it up and enjoy it a little, you know. Do I live alone? Not really. No. In my house, yes, in my house, yes. That is the big part. The part with all the... But my mom is here, so she has got her apartment in my house. It's the last part of the house, but it's separate entrances and stuff. And then I've got the house next door. Now Jackie spends most of her time there. She is like living over there. She's got monkeys on her all the time. So this is my house. It's getting dark now, guys, so I can't show so much. But it's a big house. But it's a nice house. You can have view. You can have helicopters. You can have planes in it. You can have cars. You can have tigers. The house is really something that I designed before I had all these things. And like over here, I parked the helicopters. Right over here. And I had to remove my ceiling to have it fit in. There's a third one as well. So Yeah, guys, guess what I did today? I put the price of the helicopters up again. Why? Because the price of cat food went up 25%. I just went to go buy cat food 2 hours, 3 hours ago, and I had to pay 25% extra. I couldn't believe it. And so they are pushing it. They're pushing their luck with the cat food because they reckon it's the only thing that people have to buy. So they can push it up so far that we don't have a choice. We're going to have to pay it. But I've got news for them. Guys, I'm stopping the buying of cat food. I'm going to start making cat food for my cats. And it's the only way. I don't have a choice. It's because it's just, oh, Mr. Beelzebub. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Beelzebub. With that, I'm going to buy the stuff that I'm going to make the cat food from. I'm going to make a lot. Now, I already buy it, from a butcher. When they cut the meat and stuff, there's always that part that got in contact with the blade, and that's not allowed to be sold for human consumption. So I buy that. And now I have stumbled on some recipes. And guys, it's not because I want to do it. I would like to just sell these. Sell these. And put the money into the animals. I don't give a damn about the money. These things can work. They can work here in South Africa. They can open up so many doors for so many people. The people are just too stingy. They are sitting on their money. They will not part with their money. They want to pressure everyone into, I don't know into what. Because the next thing they're going to pressure people into, get ready for it, it's going to be looting, mass looting. That's coming next. Here's my big tamale. This is a Porsche 911 thrust bearing. I just oiled it now. And then I made these bearings on my lathe. I welded it up here. It goes up. And there is the big tamale, guys. So, look at it. It's amazing. Those are the servo motors to adjust. So it tracks the sun. And it makes power. And that's what's powering the zoo house. I had to build that thing while having the helicopters underneath here. But they're great, guys. These helicopters are great. There's the engine. I paid so much money to get that engine shock loaded. They open it up, they x-ray everything, they make sure everything is in excellent condition. Look at it. It's got everything in it. It's a helicopter, bladder tanks and all. These are brand new bladder tanks. They have never had a drop of fuel in them. They were put in here and that's it. And then I met some guys who screwed me over. And I could have expected it because I kind of found that in each and every trade. If you're in the car trade, they screw you over. If you're in any trade, except even the wildlife trade. Yeah, Diego. Because they told me you were a little kitten. And but in any case, yeah, if I can sell those, but I don't know if I want to sell them anymore, because I don't know if the money is going to be good for long. I think this money system is going to collapse, guys. I don't think, if I see the prices rising like this, all of a sudden they rise it by 25 in a month or in a year. We're talking food prices for cats have increased by 300%. And it's the buying power of the money that is not so good anymore. It's not that the helicopters got expensive. It's the buying power of the money that's collapsing. Got a fly there on the... Guys, look at these lot. They are cute as can be. And the one with a little foot. There's always one with a little foot. But she swims so well with that little foot. And she walks. She can walk. But these lot, guys, and they are the tamest ones. Because remember, they were not raised by their mom. We just found the eggs. Took the eggs. And the next day they hatched. So their mom is here. But the little pool, they enjoy this little pool so much. Guys, I can't describe to you how much they love it. The guinea pigs, all of them, they are enjoying this area so much. This is a big area. And I just did this because I'm controlling. Hey, Denise Maddox. Thank you, Denise. I put a wire fence up. Because look at that. That's going to burn down now. We're preparing. It's going to happen every day, any day now. But look at the grass here inside. It cannot burn. It's too short. Guys, you want to save California from burning down every year. You want to save Canada from burning down every year. Here's your answer. That's your answer. That's going to do it for you. They're going to consume everything that can burn. They are supposed to be everywhere. Rabbits. People going hunting rabbits. Do you know what you are doing? You are causing fires to spread. You are literally letting a fire burn down someone's hard-earned home if you shoot a rabbit. That's why they multiply so quickly, because you need them to multiply so quickly. They can eat all the grass between the trees in no time. They just have to be there. That's it. Oh, Denise, thank you so much. And Mr. Bilzebud. Look, guys, I really need the money. I really need the money. But I'm breaking away from the money. Because I have to. I have no choice. I have skill. I can manufacture anything. Anything. I have a lot of stuff. I have cars. I have helicopters. I have 2 houses. Guys, it's worth nothing if you're talking selling it. Here in South Africa, you don't get your money. You don't get it. Even if you have to sell your house. First thing, now we need to do a whole, your electric fence. It needs to be analyzed by a professional. He's going to charge you so much money and he's going to want to replace everything. Then you need your plumbing checked. And then decide, the expert will come in and he will want to change everything. And then they will want to check the solar system and give you a COC for that as well. They call it a COC. It's an inspection thing, and then they want to change everything and charge you for everything new. So there's so many things. And then the tax department will run over you 1,000 times with all kinds of little things. So you cannot sell. You can sell your house, but it's just not worth doing it. And selling a car, you have to go to a place where they buy the cars and sell the cars. They offer you nothing. Guys, I went, I found, when I was in deep, I'm going to call it deep shit, because that's what I was in once. Vegetables about, the shit was about up to here. And I had to sell my Lamborghini. I had my Lamborghini for 9 years. It was paid for. I bought it. It had a little accident in the front. I fixed it easily. And I had my Lamborghini and I loved it. And it's not something that you can just buy here in South Africa and drive. It's an expensive thing. But I managed, by working for 30 years, I managed to get that. And then I had to sell it because the bank wanted to take back my house. They want, that's how it is. They do it. My dad told me 3 times they're going to attempt to take back your house. That's how it works in South Africa. They set you up and then they hit you with a high interest rate, and then they take it away and you have to start from the bottom, and they enslave you that way. So be careful. And I phoned one of those car companies and they came out and they checked it out, and they made me an offer that was 1/10 of what it's worth. And guys, I told them to go to hell. Straight out. I just told them, listen, you guys are thieves. Don't even phone me again with another offer. I don't even want double that, what you have offered me. Guys, and a doctor phoned me. Or actually his brother. And he came out to me. And I took his brother for a ride through town. I showed him everything on the car, how wonderful it is. It's amazing. And he said, no, okay, it's for his brother. He's going to phone him and explain to him. And then his brother phoned me back. And he said, hi, actually it's for me. I want to buy it. And we talked about it. It was great talking to him. And guys, he came and he bought it. He walked in. He fell on his knees when he saw the car. I had that car perfect for him. Perfect. And yeah, and I was able to keep my house. Now, that happened. And it happened just in time. And I was extremely lucky that has happened. He got it at a good price. I felt great selling it to him. And I got the money to keep on going on with the zoo house and do my videos and all my, you guys know my channel. But I have to now find that honest person again. Out of, there's only 8 billion people in the world, guys. Only 8 billion. And I have to find that one person who's willing to walk in and buy it at the right, at the good price, a price that's good for me and for them. I cannot find that person, guys. I cannot find that person. It's been 12 years. 12 years. I don't know if that person exists. Not in South Africa. So what am I going to do? Yeah, he really wanted the car. He told me he'll tell me why. And I said, but why are you buying a Diablo? People would rather buy the Gallardo. That's a car that you can use. Why would you buy a Diablo? And he said, since he was a child, he had that Diablo on his wall in his room. Like all of us, we had the Countach and the Diablo on our walls in our rooms. I'm going to walk past you guys. Don't bite me now. they bite. And he said he wants the Diablo. He wants to drive. Guys, when he came here, he wanted to get a truck to take it to Port Elizabeth. That's like 1,500 kilometers. That's like almost 1,000 miles, about 900 miles. I told him, no, Doc, you are driving this thing down. You're going to stop everywhere. You're going to have a great time. You're going to drive it. It's going to be perfect. And you're going to get there and you're going to remember that for the rest of your life. And he drove it down to Port Elizabeth. But yeah, I still made a little video of him as he came past the house driving back. I made a video of him coming down, and I said, there goes my car. And I love that car, guys, and that car looked so beautiful. It was. I could just stand there and look at it for hours. It was beautiful, but I had to sell it. And it's the same with the helicopters. I wanted it. I was going to fly it. I don't know if you guys have flown in one of those helicopters. It's great. It's fun. But I had no choice. Hey guys, look at the big tamale. It picked up that there is no sunlight now. And it's turning to the east, lining it up for tomorrow morning. Can you believe it? And guys, look at the back. The back is also picking up sunlight. And it's going to stop. Let's see when it stops. This is now per coincidence that I catch it. It's going to go to the side. Then it's going to come back a little bit and adjust it to be perfect with where the sun is going to come up. That's where the sun shows in our summer. It's still turning. It's gonna hit the limit switch now, and then it turns back to position. I don't know how long it takes to turn into the perfect position now. It's the first time I'm actually watching it. We've got a bat over here as well. Hey, and a monkey. We got two monkeys. Sun is down already. Guys, we better go feed the cream to the tigers now. I can't go into the monkey area now. Let's go see what we can do. Gonna need some more light. I'll put on the... Let's go through here. But yeah, I couldn't believe it when I sold that Diablo and I was able to just quickly take care of all the things, all the sharks that was in the water with me. Actually, crocodiles, I dreamt they were crocodiles, and they are crocodiles. But I was able to make it. So now I need it again. Let me just switch on some lights here. And I want to find, guys, I don't want to show you guys my desk. I don't know how much power I've got in this little thing. It's just going to have to do. This little thing's just going to have to do. Oh, come on. Whoa. Okay, all right. All right, let's go. I haven't switched the light on. I wanted to last. Layla, keep your voice down. Wow, why would you make such a noise? Hey, you guys. You guys ready for some cream? Here we go. Wow. Enzo, there. For your leg. Are your leg feeling better? Oh, this is wonderful. Wonderful, Diego, I tell you. Dainty. Dainty, stop bothering them. Benny. But we are surviving well. And I'm only surviving well because of you guys. So, thank you very much, everybody. You have no idea how much you are helping us to be here. And to feed all these animals. And to just live a good life. But we're going to see what's going to happen in this country. Dainty, stop it! We're going to see what's going to happen in this country. But I can tell you guys one thing. It's not about who's the president. It's not about who is in charge. It's about every single citizen in your country. Like I explained the other day, if you're driving down the road and there's a heap of papers lying down in the street, it wasn't the president that threw it out of his car window. It was a citizen, one of the people living in the country that did that. That is where your problem comes from. People do not realize how much they influence their country. Guys, you have to take care of your country and keep it clean and keep it in one piece. It's so easy to go and break it down. And if you break it down, it's gone. It's not going to be rebuilt in a few months. It's not how it works. You thought South Africans were rich. Look, I'm rich. I'm rich. Don't get me wrong. I have got so much. I've got the best friends. I've got tigers. I've got 2 houses. I have a Porsche. I have an i8 BMW. I have 2 planes there being built. I'm not building them, by the way. South Africa is not the place for it. I've got the helicopters. I've got all the health that you can find in one person. But we just don't have cash flow. We don't have money. That's how it is. But money is just part of rich. I am extremely rich. I have a wonderful life. I have everything that I need. But guys, if they cut you off, they cut you off. But then again, there's people that is helping me. And yeah, Deborah's number 1. She has helped me the most. Denise Maddox, Christine Culver, Ren O'Dell. There's so many. I don't want to name all the names because I think there's a lot more people at the moment that's starting to watch my stuff, and they're going to start asking, there might be people asking you guys for money. It happens. I promise you, it happens. But yeah, guys, I am rich. I am rich. I don't even remember where I parked my spaceship. I think I know. But I have everything that I need. Just I don't have what is necessary to have the helicopters flying, for instance. I have to, and I've given up on that. You tend to think, I'm going to do this, and then you say, I'm not going to do this anymore. There's no value in this for me anymore. I just want to live. I just want to have what I have. I want to help other people out that is suffering. I like doing that. And yeah, I've got my channel. I've had my channel for many years. For what's that? 12, 14 years. And yeah, you see, there you're writing, I'm broke, please send me money. I'm not broke. Please send me money. How does that work? What's happening? Who's keeping us poor? Well, I don't buy electricity anymore. I don't buy fuel anymore. I'm going off grid. And it's because I have to. Because I've spent 50 years on this planet and it's not getting easier. Let her ask if she wants to ask. That's a goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Tot ziens. Sayonara. Saijin. Adios. I'll be the same. Ciao. Au revoir. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. I think that's it. All right. Love you guys. Love you, Michael, Jackie, and Mom.
Thanks. Thank you, Michelle. Guys, thank you very much. Look how early it's dark already. So I'm going to say my goodbyes. Thank you for all the people that is here watching my live, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I just spoke a little in general today just to give new people an update on what's happening. Paulie Columbus. And just things. Roblox Kid. And Bianca Augustine. Oui, je suis South Afrique. Afrique te ziet. Oh, but I read your name now as Son. That is without in French. So I thought you were French. Hey! Stop doing that! Alright, guys. I'm going to say goodbye. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Still day by you guys. And I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.